Shalom, shalom. This is Brother Shamak with the Great Millstone Cleveland branch. I want to start off, of course, giving all honor, praise, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Nakadah, Mas Nakabal, Hazukoyin, Sharago, Darwakal, giving double honors. Shalom to the elect. And I'm just about to get right into this, man, because, the title of this lesson, don't give thy straight unto women. You know what I'm saying? Don't give your straight unto women. This is the book of 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. And let me take this umbrella down. Right. It says, in like manner also the women adorn themselves in a modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair, and it says, or gold, or pearls, or costly array. Right? You know what I'm saying? So, the Lord would rather that the women of our nation be adorned in modest apparel, meaning, she ain't covering her body. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got the thought braids and, the motherfucking sexy red chain and all this shit. Here it is, you got our women that's supposed to be righteous women. You know what I'm saying? The most righteous women in the world. But the scriptures talk about how our deeds have surpassed the wicked, man. Our women more wicked than the motherfucking heathen women. Sexy, on a motherfucking gram with some motherfucking booty shorts on talking about some sexy. Get it sexy and shit. But somebody's supposed to wife you and, basically put you in on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Call you the best woman in the world. That's not the state that our women is. Our women ain't supposed to be in this condition, you know what I'm saying? But this is also judgment for the men in the nation. So we gotta move according. It says, but which becometh woman professing godliness, right? Cause and it say broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. Well, you need to go and read Isaiah the 4th chapter. And the scriptures gonna tell you how these women gonna be stripped of all of that shit, man. Eventually, And when our women be doing this shit, all this golds and chains and motherfucking rollies and shit, they be whoremonger. I'm not whoremonger. They be gold digging, man. You know what I'm saying? They be more so in the spirit of, what nigga gonna get on the bag? You know what I'm saying? Rather than, who is gonna, what man is gonna allow them to receive salvation? You know what I'm saying? Scripture says the women gonna be saved in childbearing. So what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Sporting motherfucking $100 bills on camera, shaking ass. What the fuck is that gonna do for you when it comes to your salvation? You gonna burn right along with this fucking devil, man. Trying to be like him. Our women be going to get that blonde hair. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be lepers like this fucking devil. You know what I'm saying? They desire to be like the heathen, man. Just like the men of our nation. You know what I'm saying? The men of our nation be going and worshiping these women. Yesterday was just Mother's Day. Or as soon as I get on social media, a whole bunch of niggas kissing ass. With they smoochy face. Talking about some happy Mother's Day. Slow motion walking and shit. It says, verse 10, but which becometh woman professing godliness with good works? Let the women learn in silence with all subjection. Right, so she's still supposed to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? But I suffer not a woman to teach. Right, what the hell your women got to do on the highways and byways talking about some you an Israelite? You know what I'm saying? Got these motherfucking women on the sidewalk talking about Jehovah and shit. Like, nah, man, shut the fuck up. Go sit in the house and teach your children. We ain't supposed to be having no type of... Let's keep reading. It says, what? But it says It's like, where am I? Verse 12 says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Right? So it's supposed to be quiet, man. What you doing talking concerning the scriptures? The scriptures say in the book of Revelation, my tabernacle is with men. The Lord dwelleth not in temples made with hands, and the scriptures say that his tabernacle is with men. So the Lord ain't in these fucking church houses singing kumbaya. And he ain't in these women talking about some you an Israelite with fringes on, screaming on the microphone and shit. That's off. That's definitely gonna bring in some couple numbers, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Because that's what our men wicked too. That's what they want to see. They don't want to see the prophets on the scene. They want to see a woman, you know what I'm saying, with a fat ass talking about some Jehovah, you know what I'm saying, and everything gonna be all right. It says, verse 11, let the women learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed. That's why you ain't supposed to be usurping authority over a man, because you was made second. You was the rib. You was supposed to be the help me. Why is the man wearing the dress and you wearing the pants? This shit go back to Esau, and this is what you praise. You praise this devil and his way of life. So you go ahead and die with him. Because the Lord got a remnant. He got a remnant. He got a remnant when it come to women. He got a remnant when it come to children. He know his elect. So he got a chosen amount. So if you're going to continue to be a ratchet hoe, if you want to continue to be some type of woman that's more righteous than the men of her nation, so-called, then you go ahead and play that role, and the Lord is going to eventually destroy you when he confound you, when your house shall come back. Or before that, you might die during Jacob's trouble. Or you might die before that. But keep playing with the Lord. It says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over man, but to be in silence. For Adam was first formed, then Eve. And Adam was not deceived, right? You got a better chance of getting deceived, man. The woman got a better chance of being deceived by a man. The serpent wouldn't have been able to pull that shit off on Adam. We would have been still dwelling in righteousness right to this day. But the serpent was being subtle. He knew that he had to come to the woman first. It says, and Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue with faith and charity and holiness with sobriety. Right, so you're going to be saved if you continue in these things. It says, if they continue with faith and charity and holiness and sobriety. The scripture ain't say nothing about no teaching in this verse. Wonder why is that? Once again, the scripture say my tabernacle is with men. It's supposed to be teaching the children at home. The scripture say let not a woman gad abroad. You know what I'm saying? You got your women all up in everybody's face. You know what's gonna happen? Eventually she's gonna commit adultery. Because once again, she's more likely to be deceived. Scripture says it's better that thou should not touch a woman. You know what I'm saying? That's for sex. You know what I'm saying? But even a small little touch on a woman can lead to something completely wicked, man. And that's why we don't trust Esau in his society, because he allows that. He condones that. Esau's women up in these offices with all these different type of men. While her husband is, working somewhere. But, she in the office, and she, you got men in there in the office with her, and they always lusting after her every fucking day. Because she ain't wearing the right apparel. skinny pants and, you know what I'm saying, bitches go to the gym and they damn near butt naked. You know what I'm saying? These women go to college. You know what I'm saying? All the men touching on them and shit. You know? But she's still with her high school sweetheart. But, you know, so she going to a different college and, you know what I'm saying, she needs men lusting after her. This is the type of society that we living in. It ain't a righteous society, man. This is, let's go to, the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, and verse, 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Right. We ain't out here calling the black woman the queen. You can damn sure see that she ain't no fucking queen. Where's her modest apparel? I mean, and I'm just saying, where's her modest apparel, for example, because ain't no queens amongst the nation of Israel. The queen means the king's whore. Ain't no whore. Ain't supposed to be no whores of the daughters of Israel. Scripture say not to do that. Roughly paraphrase. I forget what scripture that is. Scripture say make not a whore of the daughter of Zion. Roughly paraphrase. So that's off, man. We ain't up here, you know, trying to make the black woman a queen. You know? And that's what a lot of our men do. You know what I'm saying? Once again, yesterday was Happy Mother's Day and every black bitch felt like she had a crown on her head because you got all these niggas, including these heathen, kissing their ass, man. It says, give not thy strength unto women. You ain't supposed to be out here kissing a woman's ass. These women supposed to be kissing your ass. It says, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. But, you know, here it is, you know, 2025, you know what I'm saying? Me saying that, I have men looking at me like I'm just, you know what I'm saying, like, super aggressive. And, you know what I'm saying? When I say you supposed to have these women kissing your ass, a man will look at that weak-minded and say, you know, oh, you just an aggressive male. You know what I'm saying? Or some shit, something along the lines of that, man. Our people have become more wicked than the heathen, man. All right? Because there's a lot that come with women, man. That's contrary to righteousness. A woman is more into folly. They more, you more so subject to lusting when it comes to women. You're more so subject to going off. Then, you know what I'm saying? We're dealing with a woman. Read 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter. Right? And it's even worse now because we're going to get the scripture, Jeremiah chapter 31. Jeremiah chapter 31 and verse 22. It says, how long would thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. So now it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? You got an even easier chance of, you know what I'm saying, you know, lusting after women and, you know, basically going off because concerning these women because they over us. They got more power than us. You know, a woman got a better chance of winning a child support case. A woman got a better chance of, you know what I'm saying, putting you in a jail system for some type of domestic violence or something. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that, you know what I'm saying? Because these women, they ain't in their right mind. You know what I'm saying? So you got to deal with these women according to the scriptures. Or you're going to end up yourself in a bad situation. And that's, and we in the war, we on the battlefield. When ain't nobody going to say that. We on the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? And anything and everything is being used as a weapon against the Israelite man, including women. You know, so we got to keep that in mind, because these women are straight up wicked, and they don't acknowledge that, and they gonna fall right into the trick. You know what I'm saying? The trick bag, and help this devil. You know what I'm saying? Put us in a bad condition, like we already is, being under this devil, man. You know, this is the same shit, man. This is Eve and the serpent. The same thing that we dealing with. The same shit we was dealing with in the beginning of time. The same shit we dealing with now, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna close it with that. You know, Lord's willingness is edifying through Wadi Al Basmi Ashah. Forgive me, this riddle is less than this. I'm gonna say Shalom, Corner Charlotte.